Hello and welcome to today's video, and my topic for today is 17 huge business lessons that I've learned. And you know what? I'm still learning, to be quite frank with you, all right? I want to share with you these today because I believe that, I've made as many mistakes as anybody else, right? And I thought by sharing this with you, I may prevent you from falling down the same bloody rabbit holes that I went down, okay? So I hope you find it helpful and in some way beneficial to you and your business. My name is Peter Beckenham, the village marketer, and as always talking to you from my little Thai village way up near the Cambodian border. For the first of my 17 lessons. One, always invest in yourself, in your own personal growth and your own personal development. I don't care how skilled you are, okay, or how technical you are, but if you don't keep growing personally in terms of your own self-rapport, your self-belief, your competence, etc., then your business is going to suffer, okay? Please make sure it's a high priority for yourself. I can tell you right now, if you really spend a lot of time working on your personal development, and not only working on it, learning it and then implementing what you learn, I can tell you your business bottom line will grow. There's no doubt about that. So that's the first thing. Invest in your personal growth and your personal development. Secondly, build yourself a tribe. One of the key issues many people ask me, Peter, I want to start an online business, but I'm not sure what I want to sell. I want this and want that and want that. And to be quite frank with you, most of them haven't got a clue, right? Which is pretty standard. But the key point is this. What you need to do is find a group of people you can resonate and relate with, build relationships with them, find out what's important to them, find out what opportunities may exist, and then go looking for a solution. Don't do it the other way around. Don't have a product and go looking for someone to sell it to. That's stupid, right? Build yourself a tribe first. Very important. Next one. Key one. Be prepared to share your story. Be prepared to share your story. What I'm saying is this. Be very much aware of the fact that when you're talking to a potential client, potential customer, they're not the slightest bit interested in what you do or why you do or how you do it or whatever it is. They just want someone to solve their problem. But they will be interested in why you do what you do, right? So if you can explain to them in very simple terms why you do what you do, in other words, you're talking about your why, then people can resonate with you, relate with you, okay? And when they relate and resonate with you, they'll learn to trust you. If they learn to trust you, then they may do business with you, but at least they'll listen to you. So be prepared to share your story, very much so. And that goes with the next one. Part of sharing your story is building your personal brand. Don't put that off. And please don't hide behind some company. Don't do that. Be upfront yourself. People will buy you more than your company. They're not interested in your company, not interested in your product. They're interested, especially on social media, in getting to know people as people, right? They don't want to know your product, right? And you won't know what they need until you build a relationship with them. And you will never build a relationship with them unless you do your personal branding right, unless you actually get them to learn to know, like, trust and respect you, right? Next one, choose your business partners carefully. I'm not going to go into this in detail, but I made a huge problem with this one. I really blew it badly, right? I got my fingers well and truly burnt, I can tell you, right? All I'm saying is this, they may be your best friends. You may have known them for a long time, but the day you go into business with them, please do your research, okay? Make sure that they are the right people to join you. That's all I want to say, okay? Be careful. Do not ever assume anything. It's your money you're talking about now, and if you're about to share a significant amount of money to work with a business partner, goodness gracious, okay? Do your due diligence. That's all I'm saying. Do not assume because they're good mates, they don't need to be researched and done a due diligence. They do, all right? Next, really enjoy, actually I have to look down because I can't remember all 17, I'm 73, right? I have to write them down. Really, next one is really enjoy helping other people, okay? I mean, give with no strings. Expect nothing in return. If you have that mindset as a business operator, I can tell you, even though you may think, what's the point of that? Because you're not going to make any money, I can tell you, you will do really well indeed. Think long term, not short term. Don't try and be greedy. Just be a giver. Give away your best stuff. Give away your best stuff and then show people how much you care by working with them. And I can tell you they will seek you out. They will follow you. People need a leader. People need people like you, okay? And if they can relate and resonate with you because you're giving to them and you're enjoying helping them, then I can tell you you're on very sound footing as far as your business is concerned. Next one, don't waste a day. I mean, excuse me, because I'm 73 with heart disease, I guess this is important to me, right? But the message is true. Don't waste a day. I mean, as Warren Buffett said, don't sleepwalk through life. I love that saying. Don't sleepwalk through life. Very important, right? In other words, don't waste a moment of every day. Please don't do that. Don't take time for granted. If you are fiddling around and wasting time, you will regret it. And regret is one of the most horrible emotions you can have. And while I'm on this topic, when we're talking business, okay, if you are busy, make sure you are busy doing things that are driving your business forward. Okay, this is important. Don't spend all day getting all the colours right for some particular image you're trying to do. Right, that's not going to generate any money for you anyway. Right. You can do that stuff after you've done the key income producing activities. That's the bit you need to put in place first. So if you have a thing like a to-do list or whatever you use, make sure the top of your list are always things that are going to drive your business for you. And put at the very top of your list of things that you really like to put off, like prospecting for new customers, right? Put it at the top, because without them, you're going to fail anyway, right? Next one, be willing to take action. Really important, okay? Put it in a nutshell. Trust your gut. Trust your gut sometimes, okay? Because this is the way you can go about at least doing something rather than procrastinating and thinking it through and researching and you're getting yourself information overload and you're confused. You think, what am I going to do? I don't know which one. I don't know to believe, blah, blah, blah. Trust your gut. Trust your gut. Trust your instinct. Next one. Start each day by being grateful. Okay, I don't care how difficult your business is right now or how difficult your life is right now. Be grateful. Please spend time the very first beginning of your day being grateful for what you have. If you can't see anything of value in what you have right now, then this is a pretty sad situation. And if that's how you feel, there's no way you're going to have a business that's going to be operational. Okay, please, please, please be grateful for what you've got. Small mercies are really special. Look at them and be grateful for them. All right. Next one. Be prepared to work bloody hard. Excuse the French, but you have to. Be prepared to work bloody hard. If people say to you, look, it's easy, this is what I'm going to show you. It's you haven't got to do anything. I mean, be quite frank with you. When people start telling me this is really easy, it won't take any time, blah, 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 run away as fast as you can, right? Please, because that's rubbish. If you're running a business, it's a lot of work. It is a lot of work, okay? And you've got to be prepared to put that work in every single day, right? No shortcuts. This is what entrepreneurship's all about, okay? This is what running a small business is all about. There's no shortcuts to it. I'm not trying to gild the lily with you, I'm just telling you the truth. Next one, take your pride and your ego, okay, and throw it out the window. Okay, there will be times in your life, in your business life, when you will need to be prepared to do things that you may not necessarily normally be willing to do. Okay, I'll share something very personal with you. Many years ago, okay, it was a very difficult time for us in my family here. Okay, we had a silk business that closed down. I was diagnosed with heart disease. My wife was taken very ill. There's a whole series of calamities hit us, okay? And at the end of the day, business went off the rails for us as well, okay? And my business went off the rails because of a whole series of matters. And we were always destitute. And I actually had to go and forget my ego and forget my pride and borrow money from people in the village to survive. Now, do you think that was very useful for me? It sure wasn't, right? I'm the only foreigner in the village. People looked up to me, and here I was having to go borrow money from them. How do you think that made me feel? Not good. Not good. So, the message is this. When you're running a business, be prepared to put aside your pride and your ego, because you never know when you're going to have to put it aside really and accept support and help from people who care for you around you. All right? Be prepared to accept that as well. Next one, surround yourself with good people. And I mean good people who you can relate with, who you can trust, who you can get on well with, who you can believe in, okay? These are important to you. This is all part of good moral character building. And by the way, one really smart way to do this is to do it in a mastermind, okay? If you got the opportunity to join a mastermind with like-minded people, do it. Okay, the idea how you can learn to give and share and learn within a mastermind experience is very special. That's a really good tip for people who are running a business. And especially if you're a solopreneur, because on your own it's damn lonely, right? It's really lonely on your own. It's not easy to do it. So join with a mastermind opportunity if you get the chance. Next one, be ethical, be empathetic, and most of all, be honest. Pretty simple, right? I mean, business integrity is everything. It's absolutely everything. Next, success may not arrive in the way that you expect it. All I'm going to say to you is this. It's really lonely at times, as I said before, and it's really hard work. But the success will come to you in the most unexpected way sometimes. So don't be surprised when it happens. I just want you to know this. There will be times when it'll be easy for you to think, I'll blow this. I think I'll go and get a job and work for somebody else, and then I can come home and not have to worry about it. That's the easy option. That is the easy option. It's true, okay? But if you do that, then you are turning your back on the opportunity to build your dream. So I go back to the very first point I made to you. How strong is your why? When you're sharing your story and your why, that's what's going to drive you through your tough days, all right? And you will have tough days. Second last one. If you can do what you love, then it's not work at all, okay? I mean, I love what I do. I'm combining the years, the 16 years I did as a teacher with the 36 years, 35, how many years it was now, I don't know. It keeps getting more and more, right? 36 or 35 years I've done in sales and marketing, combined them together to do my coaching. And to me, I love it. It's not work for me. I love creating content for my clients. I love creating content for other people. I love working with them. And sure, sometimes I spend many hours in a day, but I don't even count those hours because what I'm doing, I'm loving. I really love it. And if you can get that same relationship in your work, then that is almost manana land for you. Truly it is. If you're working really hard in something that you hate right now, let me tell you, maybe that brings up the next thing. Maybe there's going to come a time when you have to make a decision. You have to make a decision, and this is going to be tough. You have to make a decision when it's time to move on, when it's time to move away. Now, I'm not saying give up easily. What I am saying is this. You need to be honest enough with yourself and strong enough to accept, even though you put your heart and soul and time and money into something, if it's not bloody working for you, after all the effort you put in, just maybe you need to move on. Accept it and move on. That is a tough decision to make. That is truly tough. But if you can do it, I can tell you once you've done that, a burden will be lifted off you. And then you'll be able to see opportunities that you could not see before because you're head down, bum up in a business that's failing. All right? See what I'm getting at? Finally, you need to have a thick skin. And more importantly, an absolute strong desire to succeed. If you don't have those two things, then the tough days are going to kill you. That's it, all right? There's my thoughts. That's what I've learned over many years running a business. I'm hoping it resonated with some of you, okay? My call to action, if you're not in my Facebook group, come and join me, okay? It's called Your Next Level. We'll be delighted and excited to have you there, and we talk about taking ourselves and our businesses to the next level. There you go. Thank you very much indeed for joining me. Best wishes to you. And don't forget, one last thing before I go, okay? The biggest lesson of all when you're running a business, okay? Make sure, whatever you do, that you believe in what you're doing. You believe 1000% in what you're doing, okay? And you believe in helping people transform their lives with whatever you've got. If you can do that, you're on a winner. Okay, cheers for now.